What's up, YouTube? This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Now it's that time again. We're gonna do the battle of the smartphones. I got the OnePlus 3T right here, and we got the LG G6, new kid on the block, and it's supposed to be a promising device. So let's go ahead and put these two head to head and see which one is King Supreme. So get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric again with another video. So I got two Titans here. I got the OnePlus 3T and I got the LG G6. The OnePlus 3 is a device that I've been hailing King Supreme of 2016 and going into 2017. So let's go down and talk about the specs. The OnePlus 3T, guys, have a Snapdragon 821 processor, 64 gigs of internal storage. We got 6 gigs of RAM on this device. On the back, we got a 16 megapixel camera, and we have a 16 megapixel camera on the front. We got our fingerprint scanner at the bottom, all the bells and whistles with this device at a price point of about 450 bucks. Wow. So we got the LG G6 2017 device, guys. We got also has the 821 processor, 4 gigs of RAM. We have dual 13 megapixel cameras along with our fingerprint scanner in the back. In the front, we got a 5 megapixel camera, and we have waterproofing and wireless charging on this device. This device comes in at about 650 bucks. So we do have a big price difference here. So let's go to put these two Titans to the test. Let's talk about design. First thing I want to say, the design of both of these devices is clearly different. The OnePlus 3T comes in and as a all metal design. As you look at that, I got the soft gold and it is a beauty. Look at that. Just look at that design of the OnePlus 3T. It's a beautiful device, guys. So let's go around the device real quick. You got your power button here. You got the SIM slot here. At the top is clean. On this side, you got your power button. Also a switch here for your mute switch. At the bottom, you got USB Type-C along with a single speaker and a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And in the back, you do have a camera hump there, as you can see. Camera hump with the 16 megapixel camera. Now, the OnePlus 3 is using Gorilla Glass 4 on the front. All right, let's go and talk about the LG G6. The LG G6 has an all glass design and metal on the side. You do got a 5.7 inch screen here. And on the side here, you do got your SIM slot at the top. You got the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. On this side, you got your volume rocker. In the back, along with your fingerprint scanner, you do have your power button there, along with dual 13 megapixel cameras. On the bottom here, you do have USB Type-C and a single speaker grill. All right, so it's interesting about this device, even though it's waterproof, dustproof, IP68, stuff like that, I'm concerned about this device. This device uses a mixture of glasses here. We got Gorilla Glass 3 on this device in the front, which is a 4-year-old technology. I'm not sure why we're using that in the 2017. In the back, we got Gorilla Glass 5, and then at the top here on the cameras, we are using Gorilla Glass 4. So I'm not sure why LG picked all different types of glasses here for this device, but I immediately put a glass screen protector on this device because I'm scared to death that this device has Gorilla Glass 3 on the front. Now, it does have some perks. It is waterproof. As you can see, I put this device in water and it survived. So yes, you do have some perks with this device along with a high price point. So when it comes down to the design, and it is a fingerprint magnet, you be the judge for yourself whether you like all metal or glass. I can tell you right now, in my personal preference, I do like glass, but the metal also looks good. So this one we gonna call a tie because it's all about personal preference. Do you like the fingerprint magnet that you definitely need a case for? Because if you drop this, booyah, you done. Or you could go with non-case metal design there and you be okay. So we gonna call this one a toss-up. Let's go down and check up our performance. Both of these devices is touting the 821 processor, 6 gigs of RAM on the OnePlus 3T. We have 4 gigs of RAM on the LG G6. So let's go down and look at some benchmark scores here on both devices. So on the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T, we have a single core score of 1873 and a multi-core score of 4302. And the LG G6 has a single core score of 1840 and a multi-core score of 4114. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the Antutu benchmark test on both devices. When it comes down to benchmark test, the OnePlus 3T wins. All right, but what about app opening and performance? So let's go ahead and close our apps. Let's go and open up some apps here and see which one is fastest. All right, so we're going to open up some of our social media apps here so y'all guys can see which device is the fastest. First thing we're going to open up is Facebook. Boom. All right, so Facebook opened up fastest on the OnePlus 3T versus the LG G6. Let's go ahead and open up Twitter. All right, so Twitter opened up fastest on the OnePlus 3T versus the LG G6. So let's go ahead and open up Instagram on both devices. All right, so Instagram opened up just a hair fast on the OnePlus 3T versus the LG G6. All right, let's go ahead and open up YouTube. All right, so YouTube opened up fastest on the OnePlus 3T. So when it comes down to app opening and performance, when it comes down to benchmark test, overall performance, the OnePlus 3 beats the LG G6. So the win here is the OnePlus 3T. So let's go ahead and talk about the displays on both of these devices. You got the OnePlus 3T that has a 1080p display, AMOLED display. You have an IPS display here, which is a awkward 18:9 full HD display, quad HD display on this device. So you have a higher pixel density on this device versus the OnePlus 3T. But all that goes out the window when we do this display tester. So let's go down and see which device is king supreme when it comes down to the display. So when I run this display test, guys, it forces the displays at 50%. So right now, the app forces both devices at 50% brightness. So let's go down and look at this for a second, all right? So let's look at this, all right? As you could tell with the raids, it's two different raids here, right? And you could be the judge for yourself. Now, the LG G6 has more of a deeper raid, and the color on the OnePlus 3T is a more lighter raid there. Look at that. Look at that. Let's talk about the greens here. As you can see, the greens look a little muddier on wow, on the LG G6 versus the OnePlus 3T. I'd say this in a lot of my videos that the OnePlus 3T, it has a phenomenal display. All right, so look at that, 1080p compared to Quad HD. All right, let's go to the next color there. Look at the blues there. Okay, the blues on the OnePlus 3T looks a little better than the LG G6. Okay, now here's where it gets interesting here. This is white. Look at this. All right, clearly the white on the LG G6 is gray. Look at that. Okay, and look at the whites on the OnePlus 3T. Look at that. All right, let's go and get into the grays. Now look at the grays. The grays on the OnePlus 3T is gray. Look at that. That looks like a black. That is a very dark gray there. Okay, all right, the blacks. Okay, now look at the yellow. All right, so the yellow on the LG G6 looks more of a, wow, like a darker yellow there. Look at that. Just look at that. All right, so let's go and get into another color here. And look at that, all the colors. You could tell that the OnePlus 3 has a very good premium panel. Listen, I say this about all LG phones, even when I do these tests with the LG V20 and other LG devices. When you get down deep dirty into the panels, you see that it's definitely a accuracy problem going on with LG panels. Look at that. Okay, let's go to our next color. Look at that. Now again, the app forces both devices at 50% brightness. Now look at that. Listen, the colors don't lie here, guys. I want you guys to see that. All right, so at this point, as you see the color here, I would definitely give the win to the OnePlus 3T. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about those cameras. On the back here, we got 16 megapixel camera on the OnePlus 3T, and we got dual 13 megapixel cameras here on this device. So let me show you guys some camera footage of both devices. So check this out. All right, so you be the judge for yourself when it comes down to the camera footage. Again, I'm not gonna judge either or. I'm gonna make that a tie because some people might think that the OnePlus 3T show better than the LG G6. Some people might say that the LG G6 show better than the OnePlus 3. So we're gonna call that one a tie and let you be the judge for yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the speakers with both of these devices. Now, both devices does have headphone jack, so that's a good thing. But what about the external speakers? Now, both of these devices is toting bottom firing speakers. So let's go ahead and open up a non-copyright song here so you can hear both devices in action. Wow. Yes, the OnePlus 3T. Yes. The OnePlus 3T is phenomenal sound coming out this device. Wow, man, I tell you what, the OnePlus 3T, every time I put it in the sound competition, it just blows me away on how good it sounds. So let's go with the LG G6. Now the LG G6 sound okay. It sounds good. I am not taking nothing away from it. It does sound real good. Now in this essence, I will tell you that in my opinion, listening to it from my opinion, both of them sound good, but the OnePlus 3 gets louder. So let's go on and let you listen. Now both of them have really good sound quality. I will give it to the OnePlus 3T for being just a little tad louder than the LG G6. So in this essence, I would give the win to the OnePlus 3T. Let's go ahead and talk about the batteries on both of these devices. I can clearly tell you that the battery life on the LG G6, I've been getting, with my testing, I've been getting about 3.5 to 4 hours of on-screen time. That's about it. But the OnePlus 3T, I put this device in many of my battery tests. As you can see on my YouTube channel, this device gives me clearly 6.5 to 7 hours of battery life. So in this essence, and I got a full battery test with the LG G6 so y'all guys could see from beginning to end the battery life on the LG G6. But my opinion, the LG G6 don't even come close to the OnePlus 3T. I definitely give this to the OnePlus 3T. But what I did was I want to show you guys some stuff here, and I posted this in some of my Telegram groups that yesterday that I talked about on some of my live streams that the LG G6 right now, look at it, it's about on screen time, it's about 1 hour 42 minutes. I'm at 62%. And I got 1 hour 27 minutes on screen time, and I'm at 77%. So even though it's off maybe about 20 minutes off or so, but we look at that definitely different percentage in batteries. So when it comes down to battery life, for sure, it's no competition. The OnePlus 3 will win every time when it comes down to the battery life versus the LG G6. So when it comes down to the battery life, the OnePlus 3T wins. So let's go ahead and talk about pricing and better bang for your buck. You can pick up the OnePlus 3T for about $450. You can get the 128 gig for about $475, under $500. You get a pretty good bang for your buck for under $500. For everything I just showed you guys about the screen and performance and stuff like that with the device, you definitely get better bang for your buck. Now, the LG G6, you can pick this device up for about $650. Now, you do get perks. You get micro SD card support. You do get a beautiful glass design. You do get waterproofing. You do get some perks with this device, 18:9 aspect ratio and all that stuff like that. So overall, at $650 with Gorilla Glass 3 on the front, Gorilla Glass 5 on the back, and all that stuff like that concerns me about this device. So you be the judge for yourself. I think that, overall, that the OnePlus 3T gives you more for what you're paying for versus the LG G6. So that's my opinion. But overall, I think that the OnePlus 3T is the King Supreme of 2017. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Leave your questions down below. Let me know what you think about both of these devices in action. See you guys on the next video. Peace.